while I figure out what layout I want to work on next, that I would do a layout share. I, obviously can't go back and do process videos for these, and some of them maybe, they don't even need a process video. But I thought that I could share a little bit of what I've got done that I haven't yet put away. So these are layouts that were completed in 2024. I retired work in 2023, and from then until the end of 2024, I was trying to complete all of the unfinished kits and class projects so I could just, scrap with free will. So this is for a Scrapbook Generation crop that I went to with a bunch of my online girlfriends, and it's sweet because Mother was there. So this uses a paper line that was created by this Missouri store, and so I don't know if they still have any on their website or not, but this is cute because I was talking while I was stitching yesterday about stitching like Allison. But then last night I remembered I took a class on 2-piece about stitching. I would have to go see if I could find who taught that. So the next layout I have was for a summer challenge last year, and it used October afternoon paper, and the challenge I think had maybe something to do with TV. I'm not sure. No, this isn't about TV. So I did pull these Lawn Fawn star dies to show you that I used across the bottom. I used some of the same paper that I used for a TV layout, so I was a little confused. So this is some chipboard. This is just a very easy layout style. I don't have a lot of pictures that support this story. This is the last time he's home for college break before he graduates and gets married and everything. So the purpose wasn't to fill it up with pictures, but kind of to remember a time. This uses Simple Stories Domestic Bliss, and I'm just going to show you real quick. This is a pocket insert from We Are Memory Keepers. It holds 6 photos, and I designed the page so that when this is in the album, it blends in with the layout. I have gone to doing this to save time and space in my albums. And this is just a real simple page, very photo heavy on this side, and I let this side do the heavy lifting. So I did, I think, 4 layouts, kind of trying to finish up documenting us building the house that we live in now. And this one is sweet because, I don't know if you can see it. This uses a scalloped circle die that is from Lawn Fawn. And then all of these little squares, very similar to the hexagons yesterday in the poo. All of these little squares are cut by a die for the same reason I cut those hexagons, because you get them precise here. And this is, I believe, Lawn Fawn set. Yep. This is another great standard layout for 4x6 photos. This page was a Scrapbook Generation kit using this line, and I just tried to make it work. Wanted to use up the kit. Nothing spectacular here. This is probably a Jana Eubank lift. I'm not sure the creative idea source, but this is the last one of the series of us getting our house finished and packing up to move in. I feel like this is a Scrapbooking Quebec lift, and this is a Simple Stories line. I got this paper as part of a Scrapbooking Cards Today online event, I think, but I wanted to make a different layout, so I just went looking for some ideas. And man, I love these books. This little rose, it's like, this is the Beast Library for Belle. Oh, and I have hidden journaling back in here. So yeah. When I saw that layout idea, I also saw this one. And I thought this is a then and now layout retrospective. I like doing that every once in a while. So this uses a different set of dies. And if I had realized that, I would have pulled it because I had my hands on it. This is a stitched. The other one was dotted. And this is a frame. The gal on the internet had used a chipboard frame, and I didn't have any for this line, so I just made it in the Cameo. Just putting a square in a square and getting it equidistant. And then I built it up with some white layers, so it would have a little dimension. This is us on our wedding day, and then this is us right after our youngest son went off to college. And I've got hidden journaling down in here. I really often like to matte. If I use white, I like to offset it with something. If I use pattern paper, I like to offset it with white. I just like I like to use the paper, and I think it frames it and stands out. So here's another instance where I framed it, and this is a very quick and easy layout using LA Studio, I think. And I'm not sure who makes these peppermints. I do a document December project, and I have a big bin of Christmas supplies. I know these peppermints are October afternoon, and this is October afternoon. But I had never had a Chick-fil-A shake until 2016. And I'm a nut. I took these selfies of me in the car tasting it for the first time. I don't get them that often because they can be addicting. This is just a real quick layout using Photoplay for their New Year's Eve kit, and nothing super difficult or innovative on it, just some journaling. Now, I had seen, when I was scouring the halls of Jana Eubank layouts out there, I think I had seen a layout using this line, and I kind of became obsessed with it because I think this paper is beautiful. So this is Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Country Harvest. And Jana will cut freehand with pinking shears. And I don't know, if I had a good pair of pinking shears, I might do that. But I wanted to show you all. I had a girlfriend in North Carolina recommend this die maker to me. Not die maker. She sells dies that she designs and has made, I think. And this is a stitched rickrack. The name of it is So Happy, and the name of the business is Outlaw Dies. Now, I don't know if she's still up and running. I bought this the middle of 24, I think. But I really like it. I have an Anna Griffin Impress with a long mat, and I am able to cut a 12-inch die. This is another layout using that Simple Vintage Country Harvest line by Simple Stories. And this is another Jana Eubank lift. She is really good at using a lot of paper, and I like it. And sometimes she can convince me to ink. So these edges are inked with Lawn Fawn River Rock. I did another fall layout, but it was using a different line. And this is called Acorn Lane. And it's also simple stories. I really like this gingham. And so this wood, I talked about this wood paper in another video I did. And it's by Echo Park. And they have, I think, 5 finishes. And here are 2 others that are different. You can see this has a big movement in the grain, and this is more like, you know, maybe an oak floor, and then this is like a cross grain of a tree. So there's 2 others out there, and 10 out of 10 recommend. I stocked up, but I like to do that because, you know, you just never know what you're gonna want to create and what you want to have on hand. This is just a standard border punch. So I think that's all I have for this layout share, and I want to thank you for spending some time with me.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. I'll be back soon with more layouts, videos, and a little stash busted magic. So please come back and crop with me. Until next time, happy scrapping, and remember, this is where paper meets story. Bye-bye.